Hey everyone, welcome to Menorca, a beautiful island in the Mediterranean Sea. This place holds secrets that are way older than any kingdom you can think of. We're going way back in time, long before the Roman Empire, to meet the mysterious Talayotic people. They lived under the same stars we do, but saw the universe in their own special way. These were amazing builders who used stone to create incredible structures all over Menorca. Their work is still here today, like secret guardians protecting the stories of a time long ago. Menorca isn't just an island, it's like a giant outdoor museum. You can find over 1,500 ancient sites scattered across its hills and valleys. It's like they're whispering to us from the past, wanting us to discover their secrets. Come on, let's explore the world of the Talayotic people on this amazing island and uncover the stories they left behind. The Talayotic civilization started their story a really long time ago, around 1300 BC. This was a time when the world was vastly different from what we know today. Imagine a world without modern technology, where people relied on their skills and the natural resources around them to survive and thrive. Picture the Bronze Age, a time when societies were changing and things were a bit chaotic. People were discovering new ways to work with metal, creating tools and weapons that would change their lives forever. Communities were growing, and with them, the need for new social structures and ways of living. Powerful groups called the Sea Peoples were moving around the Mediterranean Sea, causing a lot of trouble. These were warrior groups, feared by many, who disrupted the established order and brought about significant changes in the regions they touched. Their movements and conflicts left a lasting impact on the civilizations of the time. It was during this time that the Talayotic culture appeared on Menorca. This island, with its unique landscape and resources, became the cradle for a new way of life. The Talayotic people adapted to their environment, creating a culture that was both resilient and innovative. Nobody knows exactly where they came from. It's a mystery. The origins of the Talayotic people are shrouded in the mists of time, leaving us with more questions than answers. Were they indigenous to the island? Or did they come from somewhere else, bringing with them new ideas and practices? These people lived in harmony with nature. They understood the rhythms of the seasons and the land, working the fields and tending to their animals with care and respect. Their way of life was deeply connected to the natural world around them. They were skilled farmers, took care of animals, and made beautiful things. Their pottery, tools, and other artifacts show a high level of craftsmanship and an appreciation for beauty in everyday objects. These items give us a glimpse into their daily lives and their artistic sensibilities. But what they were truly fantastic at was building with stone. Their construction techniques were advanced for their time, allowing them to create structures that have stood the test of time. These buildings were not just functional. They were also expressions of their culture and beliefs. All over Menorca, they built big, strong structures that have survived for centuries. These buildings, made from large stones carefully placed together, are a testament to their engineering skills and their ability to work together as a community. They built tall towers called talayots for keeping watch and meeting up. These towers served multiple purposes, from defense to social gatherings, and they were strategically placed to offer the best views of the surrounding area. They made navetas, which looked like upside-down boats, to honor their ancestors. These structures were used as burial sites, reflecting their beliefs about life, death, and the afterlife. The design of the navetas shows a deep respect for their ancestors and a desire to connect with the past. And then there are the taulas, these mysterious T-shaped structures that make us wonder about their beliefs. The purpose of these taulas is still debated among scholars, but they are thought to have had religious or ceremonial significance, possibly related to astronomical observations. These weren't just random piles of rocks. They were carefully planned and showed how clever and organized the Talayotic people were. The precision with which these stones were placed indicates a high level of knowledge in architecture and engineering. These structures whisper stories of gatherings, special ceremonies, and a deep respect for the stars and planets. The alignment of some of these structures with celestial bodies suggests that the Talayotic people had a sophisticated understanding of astronomy. Let's dive into their world and explore the incredible buildings that have fascinated people for ages. By studying these ancient structures, we can learn more about the Talayotic people and the rich cultural heritage they left behind. Now, let's travel to the southern coast of Menorca, a beautiful island in the Mediterranean Sea, known for its stunning beaches and rich history. Here, we will visit Trapuco, one of the most important Talayotic settlements, which dates back to the Bronze Age. Imagine a busy city from long ago, full of life and activity. The Talayotic people were skilled builders and farmers, creating a thriving community. Trapuco, spread out over a large area, gives us a peek into that lost world. The settlement covers several hectares, indicating it was a significant hub of activity. Here, among the ruins, we can see the remains of walls, strong towers, and the outlines of houses. These structures were built with large stones, showcasing the engineering skills of the Talayotic people. Two impressive talayots, like guards protecting the settlement, still stand tall. These massive stone towers were likely used for defense and as lookout points. But the most fascinating part is the Taula enclosure, a special area discovered in 1930. This unique structure is thought to have been a central place for social and religious gatherings. This mysterious structure makes archaeologists wonder about the rituals and beliefs of the Talayotic people. The Taula enclosure is surrounded by a series of smaller rooms, possibly used for storage or other purposes. The Taula, a giant T-shaped stone monument, is the main attraction of this enclosure. Its purpose remains a mystery, but it is believed to have been a focal point for ceremonies. We still don't know exactly what it was used for, but its massive size tells us it was important to the Talayotic people. Some theories suggest it may have been an astronomical observatory or a place of worship. Was it a place to study the stars, a place to worship, or maybe a symbol of their unity? The alignment of the Taula with celestial bodies hints at its possible use in astronomical observations. The answers are hidden in the past, waiting to be uncovered. Each discovery brings us closer to understanding the lives and beliefs of the Talayotic people. Trapuco's story isn't just one of peace. The settlement's strategic location made it a target for invaders. The ruins show that it had a troubled past. Evidence of fires and destruction suggests that Trapuco was attacked and partially destroyed during conflicts. During a big war, the settlement was destroyed, and the destruction has been preserved for centuries. This tragic event left behind a wealth of archaeological evidence. But from this tragedy, we've found many artifacts buried under the rubble. These items provide a glimpse into the daily lives and struggles of the Talayotic people. Today, these objects give us valuable clues about the everyday lives of the Talayotic people. From pottery to tools, each artifact tells a story of a vibrant and resilient community. Let's take a moment to think about the mysterious Taulas. These giant T-shaped stone structures, found only on Menorca, are probably the most famous and puzzling things the Talayotic people left behind. They are huge and make us wonder about this ancient culture. Imagine standing in front of a Taula, its massive stone top balancing on a tall pillar. These structures are truly impressive. How did the Talayotic people, without modern tools, build something so big? Why did they spend so much time and effort on them? Some experts believe the Taulas were used to study the stars, their position suggesting the Talayotic people knew a lot about the night sky. Others think they were special altars where they connected with their gods or remembered their ancestors. The truth, like with many ancient mysteries, might be a combination of things, or maybe something we haven't even thought of yet. What we do know is that the Taulas were very important to the Talayotic people's beliefs and rituals. They are physical representations of a culture that believed in the power of the stars and the connection between life and death. Our adventure through Talayotic Menorca takes us to the Alayor region, a place full of archaeological treasures. This area is a living museum where every stone and structure tells a story of a bygone era. The landscape here is not just beautiful, it's a canvas painted with the rich history of the Talayotic people. Here, among the hills and valleys, the past whispers to us. The undulating terrain cradles secrets of ancient civilizations, waiting to be discovered by those who seek to understand the roots of Menorca's cultural heritage. Each valley and hill holds remnants of a time when the Talayotic people thrived, their presence still palpable in the air. Alayor has some of the best preserved prehistoric sites on the island, each one giving us a glimpse into Menorca's fascinating history. These sites are not just relics, they are windows into the daily lives, beliefs, and practices of the Talayotic people. Walking among these ancient structures, one can almost hear the echoes of the past, feel the presence of those who once walked these paths. Imagine traveling back in time at the Talayotic Necropolis, the largest burial ground on the island. This necropolis is a testament to the Talayotic people's complex beliefs about life and death. The cliffs, dotted with tombs, stand as silent guardians of the souls that once inhabited this land. Over 90 tombs and burial caves, carved into the cliffs by the sea, show us how the Talayotic people buried their dead and what they believed about the afterlife. These tombs are more than just resting places. They are monuments to the Talayotic people's reverence for their ancestors and their intricate rituals surrounding death and the afterlife. These underground chambers, some incredibly old, have witnessed the passing of many generations. Each chamber tells a story of the people who were laid to rest here, their lives, their deaths, and the legacy they left behind. The air within these chambers is thick with history, a silent witness to the passage of time. Further inland we find the Sonbu Basilica, its old walls whispering stories of a different time. This basilica is a remarkable example of early Christian architecture, standing as a bridge between the ancient and the medieval worlds. Its ruins are a testament to the enduring nature of faith and the cultural shifts that have shaped Menorca. This early Christian church, built on the ruins of a Roman villa, shows how different cultures have shaped Menorca throughout history. The blending of Roman and Christian elements in its architecture tells a story of cultural fusion and the evolution of religious practices on the island. It's a place where the past and present coexist, offering a unique glimpse into Menorca's diverse heritage. Here, among the remains of Roman mosaics and early Christian art, we see how civilizations rise and fall, each one leaving its mark on Menorca. These artistic remnants are not just beautiful, they are historical documents, capturing the essence of the times in which they were created. They tell stories of artistic expression, religious devotion, and the cultural dynamics of ancient Menorca. And then there's Reusable den Salort, a large complex that shows off the incredible building skills of the Talayotic people. This site is a marvel of ancient engineering, with its massive stone structures standing as a testament to the ingenuity and craftsmanship of the Talayotic civilization. It's a place where one can truly appreciate the architectural prowess of these ancient builders. 2 talayots, a special room with pillars, and a burial cave are just some of the structures discovered at this amazing site. Each of these elements serves a specific purpose, reflecting the complex social and religious practices of the Talayotic people. The talayots, with their imposing presence, are particularly fascinating, offering insights into the defensive and communal aspects of Talayotic life. It's here that we find Menorca's tallest taula, a towering stone monument that reminds us of the lasting legacy of this ancient civilization. This taula, with its impressive height and unique design, stands as a symbol of the Talayotic people's architectural and cultural achievements. It is a powerful reminder of the enduring impact of their civilization on the landscape and history of Menorca.